How's she going today, guys? Well, like I said yesterday, I wasn't gonna quite finish doing this field. We got a couple hours of work out here yet. Here's a soft spot. You can hear Big Blue lug down a little bit going through there. So yeah, yesterday in our last video, you guys would have seen how we got spraying all done. Then I got home, rinsed the tank, kind of flushed it out just with water. I didn't get no actual tank cleaner, but flushed it out that way. And that takes time. Anyways, then a young family from Salt Coats came, got that grapple and manure fork combo, and then we got out here and worked for a few hours out here last night, and well, now here we are. We're gonna get her wrapped up here today. So with this piece, because she's pretty goddamn bouncy and there's some sod lumps. Oh, turn. Tough to do with one hand. Turn, hit the hydraulic, and then hit the hydraulic again to put her down. There we go. Anyways, because there is, like, with all this goddamn twitch grass, there's some sod lump, and being that this is organic ground, we can't spray it. So the plan here is to get her disked, which we're doing. We'll be done here in a little bit. Then I'm going to come back with the harrows, and I'm going to harrow it. That will help break up these lumps. It's soft enough, wet enough. Then we'll come in here and we'll hit it with seeders when we seed, and then we'll be harrowing it again. We also got to get in here and pick some stones, because there's some nasty bitches out here. But anyway, it's going to be really ugly in through here, so I'm going to let you guys go and we'll talk to you later. Alrighty guys, well, I know you can't really see it through the trees, but the field is done. You can kind of see black out there. We're heading home. I would have showed you the field more so, but I was on the phone with CP, who went and checked cows and over on our one rented piece that we've got, and all is good, so that's good. It is wanting to rain. Look at the window, it's just a mess from all the dust sticking. Get the odd raindrop, then the dust sticks and makes a mess. Back window is a mess. We've been using the windshield wipers. Anyway, it'd be nice to see it really come down, but at this point it hasn't opened up, not over here. But CP tells me that it opened up at home at the yard, and she got soaked. So, and then when you get over to where I am, or our rented land, there's like goddamn near dust coming on the road. So yeah, it's hit and miss, but a little bit of rain here and a little bit of rain there, and before you know it, everything is covered with rain. That's freaking awesome. Anywho, I'm gonna get this thing home. We'll get hooked up to the harrows, and then we got to come back, and there's a couple of boulders that we got to get picked, so I'll have to get CP to come out with the other tractor so I can get those suckers picked off. Anywho, let y'all go. Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, well, we're back out here. There's the harrow. I just set my AB line, so we're trying to follow it. And that's sometimes a pain in the royal, you know what, but you move 10 inches one way or the other and the red lights start flashing at you. But it's set up in inches, this thing. this Raven Cruiser 1. But it's better than nothing, right? It is better than nothing. Anyways, we're gonna keep rocking and rolling here. We'll get this all harrowed down, and then we'll see what the heck happens after that. It won't take long. We'll be out here for a couple hours and we'll have her all wrapped up. So I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll catch y'all later. Well guys, we got that harrowing all done. Then I came home, and where we feed the cows out there behind the shop, I harrowed that around. It needs to sit for a bit, and then we'll hit it again at another date. Oh, you son of a bitch. You're an ass. And my crazy chicken lady moved her birds. Some of them are out here. Oh, you are so dead. You are so dead. That's wet. Anyway, she moved half her birds out here with one rooster. And she's got a nesting box. That thing is going to be the nesting box. If they use it. You might have to lower it.
I have an empty tub right there.
You might have to lower that thing. I'm sure they'll use it, but right now with the wind and stuff, I don't know how much they'll lay. What the fuck? And the other half the birds are in this thing. Some of you might remember it from last year. The grass didn't come back worth a damn in here.
No.
But then the birds were in here all summer last year until late fall. So they hammered the hell right out of it. But she gave these guys 2 nest boxes. That thing there and that there.
I wish I could move this around.
This friggin' thing is a major pain in the ass to move. You gotta completely disassemble it to move. It's too heavy. And I'd say let's put the tarp on the roof, but not in this 60k wind. Anyways, so yeah. And now we gotta run our arses to the city. CP needs stuff from the city, and I need to get cattle, salt, and mineral from the city for all the cows that are out on grass. So I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll talk to you all tomorrow. How's she going today, guys? In this wonderful windy day. Some guys are getting rain. Some guys like myself are not, but we're supposed to. But at this point, it has not rained. So we're loading up with barley, and there's a little bit of wheat in it too. Should make good feed. That box is done. That box is done. We got to do this one, get hooked up, set our tires for transport, get to the field and get seeding. Whether I finish it or not today, I don't know, but CP and I were monkeying around getting extra tarps over the 2 chicken runs she has for outside, just to give them some wind protection and rain protection. So that's done. And nobody cabbed last night or this morning. And by the looks of that clouds out that way, something's supposed to roll in here this afternoon. There's a risk of a thunderstorm. So anyway, I want to get this filled up out of the cheap man's grain trailer. And we'll get to the field. I'll bring you guys back when we're seeding. Talk to you then. Well, we're trying to get seed in the ground, but half of it's going on top the ground. Why? I'll show you. See this right here? That's why. because the stuff that I bought is just bin run, and we should have got it a lot earlier and had it cleaned and got all those beards off. And the beards, the seeds with all the beards, are causing all our runs to plug. See? You can see that one is plugged, plugged, plug, 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 plug. CP's working on a few down there. I got a couple more over here. So yeah, it's a major problem. I'm gonna pull a couple hoses off, and if I got a bunch of plug in the hose, like right here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Alrighty guys, so there's 3 or 4 stuck in there just like that. They stick because it's a corrugated hose, and they get stuck in the hose, and then it builds up, and then you're plugged and you're fahooeyed. Or it'll get built up right inside here, right where it comes out of the bottom of the box at the metering. So this is a major, like, we've been out here for a couple hours already. I don't know what time it is, but this is a major fucking problem. So when you get it plugged up like that, you gotta have a wire or a stick, clean your hose right out. Yeah, it's a pain in the royal arse, that's for fucking sure. Anyway, we're gonna keep at her. Talk to y'all later. We're getting there though. This is barley, Conlon barley seed in 2023. We're only putting 45 acres of this stuff in, so, you know, if I gotta go to the end, stop, unplug, go to the other end, stop, unplug, it's a pain in the royal ass, but if that's what we gotta do, then that's what we gotta do. I can't tell you how many times we've stopped to unplug. Lots. All because of them barley, the barley beard, or the awns, the smooth awns. So it's a biatch, but thank God it's only 45 acres. But the worst part of it is there's a major thunderstorm that's supposed to be brewing and rolling into the area, and I know I'm not going to finish this field. We got to get all the way over to the bush there, because every time you stop, that's 10, 12, 15 minutes. Well, that's a lot of time wasted, right? But the old versatile 2200 hoe drills are working pretty good. We're direct seeding, and this ground is hard. Hard. Being that it has not had any work done on the ground in 2 years, it's really hard. It's and this is supposed to be an alfalfa field, but it looks like shite. It looks like a thistle field to me. It's not looking very good. But anyways, yeah, it hasn't had any ground disturbance in a couple of years, so cutting through into this stuff is she's making the machine work for her money. But this is what they were designed for. But normally you have a little bit of work ground, like last year being clover. The year before that it was barley, and we seeded it, underseeded the barley to clover, and we land rolled it, so we packed it. So yeah, she's hard ground, guys. So this fall, my intent at this point, this fall, is to disc this field down. If everything works in our favor and the weather is cooperating, to either disc the field or to cultivate the field, one or the other. I would prefer to disc it, but Where the grass patches are heavier, it's still working. The chemical, like the weeds are turning yellow. So where it's thicker grass, like right there in front of the tractor, there it's still pretty green, but the chem is working. So things are starting to turn yellow and die off. It's not as green as it used to be. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on giving her, so we'll talk to y'all later. Having fun yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 runs are plugged. Anyway, it's 6:30. We're actually quitting in the field, but that's because I still got to do some feeding at home. The heifers need a bale and stuff like that, so there's some choring that needs to happen. We'll get this unplugged again. I'll bet you so far today we've lost somewhere around 2.5, maybe 3 hours at approximately 10 to 15 minutes every time we're plugged. And well, yeah, that's a lot of downtime, and that's a lot of seed that's sprinkling on top of the ground. So we're gonna have to harrow this, but oh well, we'll get her. We're just over half done, so continue on. Fun. See you guys tomorrow.